Hello everyone, welcome to another part of Hydro Thunder Hurricane, this time Needle GP, which is all the Ringmasters. I'm going to be making a stupid decision of dealing with one of the X-Boats, this one being the Damn Torpedoes X-Boat. I made a really bad idea of this one, and I'll tell you why. 2 minutes 8 seconds, same amount of credits as the last one. Okay, so, this boat, on easy, this boat's pretty damn good. When it's got the stats in the X version that it has, it's really bad. Like, worse than its easy counterpart. Worse than its original counterpart. The stats on the X boats suck. Yeah, they're faster, but because of the way the boats act normally and all, increasing their speed while keeping them having about the same amount of handling and all that you usually have, bad fucking idea. This boat is uncontrollable. This is a fucking... I can't even say this. This feels like Rad Hazard in Hydro Thunder 1. I'm not even kidding. Rad Hazard in this game controls a lot better than DTX in this game. You know what the worst part is? It does control like Rad Hazard in Hydro Thunder 1. It is fucking horrible. I hate this fucking boat. Which is why, after this part, I am not going to be driving any of the X boats. Because it's not fucking worth it, man. Like, when you look at all the other boats you've got before you got the X boats, it makes every single one of these boats that take 100,000 cred to unlock. So much to unlock, 2 minutes and seconds by the way. So much to unlock. You finally unlock them, you go to try them out, and they play like absolute shit. All that effort, all that time you took into unlocking these boats, you finally get to play with these damn boats. You finally get to experiment with the easy and medium sized boats, which have been upgraded to being expert boats. You try them out, and they all suck. Every single one of them. If you don't get pissed off from putting all that effort in for nothing, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, you probably put in days of work, probably even months of work into something, and then you get nothing for it. You get absolute shit. If you don't feel shitty that what you have done, what has taken you so long to do, meaning nothing in the end, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you have to be on something to not be a bit fucking peeved off over the fact that everything you have accomplished before, everything you have done to achieve something that you've wanted, and you get it, and what you've achieved is the most biggest piece of shit joke ever. If that doesn't piss you off, I don't know what does. I don't know what the fuck's gonna piss you off, because honestly, you have to be on some kind of drug not to feel fucking angry about something that is so pointless in the end, but you've wanted it for so long because you thought this would be a good thing to have, and you finally get it, and it's shit. 3 minutes 48 seconds. That's what playing the Dan Torpedo's X version feels like. That's what it feels like playing this fucking boat. This boat plays like shit. I am bumping into walls to steady myself, to get me into those rings at the very beginning. I'm going too fast. This boat does not, I repeat, does not fit well with the controls that it has, with the handling that it has. This boat sucks with this speed. Grad Hazard controls so much better because of its handling and its speed matching pretty much fucking perfectly together. I mean, I hate controlling it, and I have some bad memories of that fucking boat. But you know what? I'm gonna give Grad Hazard some fucking slack. I'm gonna give that boat some slack in this game, because you know what? This is the Rad Hazard of Hydro Thunder Hurricane, in my opinion. This is unfucking believable. We just unlocked this boat last part, and it sucks. We are on part 19. 19! We're almost done with this fucking game. And we just unlocked this boat. And it sucks. And this boat is part of the DLC you would have had to buy if you did not get the Windows 8 version that came with the DLC version. Like, I'm not too pissed off. I'm not too pissed off about this. Because you know what? I didn't buy a DLC to get this boat. I didn't do that shit. But I bet you anything, people who played the Xbox 360 version or the PS3 version or whatever of this fucking game, played this game, bought the DLC, got a shitload of credits, all the way to 200,000 to try out these boats. They put in their money, they put in their time, they put in all that shit to get where they wanted to be in this game. They finally got to try out the boats. And it's the worst fucking experience of their lives with this game. They wasted their money, they wasted their time, and they're pissed off. Me, I just wasted my time. 3, 2, 1. By the way, I fucked up. Gotta restart now. 3, there we go. 1, go, go, go. God damn. I'm not happy. I am not fucking happy with the shit that you are seeing right now. I could have done this so much better. I could have done this part so much better. I am literally cutting out 20 failures. That failure you saw before, that was the only failure, and really, that was just me not timing it right. But every other failure was because of this boat having the worst controls I've ever fucking played with on this game so far. I like that torpedoes as a novice boat, as an easy boat. I hate this fucking boat as an expert boat. Because this boat sucks on expert. This boat is absolute shit. Like, hands down, it sucks. I would rather be playing Rad Hazard right now. And I hate that boat. Anyway, enough about the fucking boat. Because I've already said enough about this fucking boat. I've already said enough about all the X-boats. They're all gonna be the same. They're all gonna be shit. Because all they did was increase the speed and acceleration on every single boat for easy and medium. And it does not work with any of those boats. They're too powerful to handle. It's like, yeah, they're fast as fuck. They're like F1 speed. But when you try to control them, you can't handle it. It's like trying to drive... It's pretty much like the go-karts in Gran Turismo 6. They are fast. They are some pretty good damn speed. But then you try to handle them. And you go all over the fucking place. Sure, you might have a steering wheel and it might get sort of easy. But when you're trying to do it with just the analog stick, it's pain. It is hell. It is torture. And you're gonna be doing it over and over and over again until you get it right. That's what I did here. That is exactly what I did here. For some of these fucking tracks, for some of these races, I had to do them over and over again, just so I can beat them. This one I got on my first turn, through sheer fucking luck. But you know I've been cutting out some crashes, some failures, restarts. You know I've been cutting that shit out. It's not even a secret anymore. You already know that. But you should also know how many times I restarted. Before, you know, I barely restart with a Ringmaster on Expert. Because you already know how easy these fucking difficulties are. You already know how easy the Ringmasters are on Expert. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. But you know what? I think they only made it difficult because they think that the player is going to pick a boat that's like this. Because they think that the difficulty of their Ringmaster relies on the boat, not the course. You know what? That's what they did. That's what they fucking did. They thought that the Ringmasters on Expert were too easy. So when they made a DLC, they made these boats that required a fuck ton of credits to unlock. And they'd make you use these boats for something like a Ringmaster or something that you're having trouble with. Because you're thinking, these boats are going to be fucking awesome. They're going to be better than Red Hazard. They're going to be better than all the other boats you have currently. They're going to be badass and we're kicking some ass of them. Then you fucking play them, and you are having the worst time of your life with them. Because the boats are making the challenge harder. You wanna know something? That's an artificial difficulty right fucking there. They're not making the course hard. They're making these DLC boats shit to make them hard. To make you use these boats that you've just unlocked, in which you would have a hard fucking time beating these courses because they designed these boats to be shit. But But you gotta use them, right? You just unlocked them. You just spent all this time, and you spent like what, $5-10 getting the DLC to get this shit? You want to use them. You want to try them out. You want to play the game with them. Might as well just be ripped off. It might as well just be a rip-off. Because that's what it feels like if all you got were these boats. If all you got was these boats. If you didn't get the tracks, if you didn't get the contest and all that crap, and if you didn't get those 2 bonus boats, if all you got were these X versions, if you didn't feel ripped off, well then, enjoy wasting your money on useless crap, you dumbasses, because you should feel ripped off if you paid money for these DLCs. Me? I got the Windows 8 version. I got the game, which also included the DLC in it right away. I didn't have to buy the DLC separately. It was already in the game, which means I bought the full game. I didn't just buy the game, I bought the entire pack. So really, I didn't feel ripped off because I got the complete game. And because of that, I'm feeling like, even though this is shit, the rest of my money also went into buying the game that came with this DLC. And you know what? The game itself is great. And I only had to pay $10. Yeah. I had to pay like $10-$20 on this game on the Windows 8 store. It did come with the DLC. I didn't have to buy it separately. You guys probably like paid what, $50 for your PS3 or Xbox 360 version, and then you had to pay like $5 or $10 more for the DLC. Well, you just got ripped off because I got it for much cheaper on the Windows 8. And it is far better than these other 2 versions. But now it's time to the final race and end it. I've already spoken about how fucked this boat is, how fucked the X-boats are, and how it is basically pointless to be getting 200,000 cred in the end of the day because all you're getting is a useless shit boat. But you know what? The whole point of this Let's Play is to 100% Hydro Thunder Hurricane. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to 100% this game. And luckily, because of the amount of races there are and how much cash I can get from doing these championships, and how much we currently have, you know what? By the end of this LP, after I'm done with the Tempest, I'll already have 200,000. And I have 100% the game. I have completed everything. There is one thing I want to bring up though. The achievements. I want you to forget about that ghost achievement. In order for me to do the ghost achievement, I need to do a ghost race and beat any of my friends' times. There are 3 problems with this. One, you already know that I had to turn off the internet to record this with an unregistered Bandicam. Basically, I would have to turn on the internet to do a ghost race. 2, I would need my Xbox Live account, and I cannot even remember my password for that. And I don't want to be on Xbox Live, so fuck that. And lastly, I don't have any fucking friends on Xbox Live. So how am I going to beat their times if I can't? And by the way, none of my friends own this game. I'm the only one that owns Hydro Thunder Hurricane. And I know this because I know they don't own this game. None of them. Not on PC or on the Xbox 60s. And now I have Misbehave X. Never using it. So yeah, Ghost Racing I'm going to do. And you just have to forget about it. But right now, next time, Boom Boom GP, the All Gauntlet Championship. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.